Hi everyone, welcome back to simPRO Chats with Daz Adz. I'm Adam and my partner in crime
is Darren from Platinum Consultants.
How are you, mate?
Doing very well. Welcome to all our awesome watchers and listeners and whatever we're YouTubers.
All of our awesome peeps out there. So this is going to be a bit of a quick episode, and this is a bit outside the release schedule. So this is going to drop Monday rather than be a part of our normal scheduled programming. There hasn't been many really important simPRO updates to note as of our last massive simPRO updates episode. So what we're going to do, just a bit of a change of format moving forward. If there's some really good simPRO updates, we're going to do a bit of a deeper dive into them. But what we're going to do is probably just drop some really quick, short videos about what the updates have actually, happened, and just have a really quick chat about what they are, just in case you've missed the update pop-up or you've missed the alert or whatnot. So let's get straight into this one. We're going back a while now, so we're going to go back to 20.2.7. which is the MYOB accounting link now supports MYOB Essentials. So essentially, the simPRO accounting link had always only supported the MYOB. Oh gosh, what's the full version of MYOB called?
MYOB Account Right.
MYOB Account Right. That's it. So MYOB Account Right Live. It doesn't support the MYOB Account Right if you're saving your file still to the server. It is the live version that it only integrates with. But now what simPRO's done is they've also released a support to Essentials. So if you've never been able to integrate your simPRO to MYOB Essentials, now you can.
That's right. So just a technical note there is that MYOB is going through and upgrading everybody's Essentials to allow the API link. So although simPRO enables it, your MYOB, the specific version of your MYOB that you're using in the cloud, might not be updated yet. So you might have to wait a few more weeks or a few more months before they get to yours. So next on the list, priority response jobs on service dashboard. So when you log in, you've got your dashboard. If you have access to the service dashboard, which is kind of the standard in simPRO for most people, you'll see there's actually a little section for anyone that's using priorities or responses. So you can see all the P1s and P2s and P3s, when they're due, where they are, and how you're tracking with them.
Yep.
It's a good little update.
It sure is. The asset labor planning report. Now, this one is probably something that we may do a bit of a deeper dive into, because there's a lot of steps that need to take place before this report even works. But if you have got pre-builds and your pre-builds have got time associated to them, that time is linked to the service level within the contract of the customer that's tied to the asset, then this report's for you.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people just heard blah, blah, blah.
I'm just ticking through all the boxes.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. That is exactly what it is. For anyone who's actually using the maintenance planner, then you might be able to use this report. We'll cover it in a later episode. The date and timestamp in text fields. So there's always been, and this actually could be a tip for the people that haven't used it. If you're in a description box or a notes box, Control D will add the dates stamp in, but now it's a date and timestamp. So that's useful. If you've never done it before, put your mouse cursor into the description or notes field and hit Control D and watch the magic happen.
That's almost a hidden gem, that.
It is.
All right, so automatic triggers for archiving quotes. So now if you go to your system setup and status codes, you can create a status code specifically for archive jobs. That status code can then be linked to the trigger that says the job has been archived, or the quote's been archived.
Yes,
sorry.
archive quotes. That's right.
The quotes, not the jobs. Sorry.
Yep. So when a quote gets archived, maybe you want to email somebody, or maybe you want to just change the status, something like that.
Yep.
This is, and we never pretend to be perfect, but this is one that I didn't even know was a fault or a problem. Sending finance charge to QuickBooks Online. So if you use credit card facilities and you have a finance charge, maybe you charge 1.5 or 2% or something like that if someone pays by credit card. Previously, apparently, the finance charge wasn't going across to QuickBooks. It always did to Xero, probably did to MYOB, but it never did to QuickBooks Online. So it's something I didn't know. So that's great to know that now it does.
Yep.
And that will send that 2% charge across to QuickBooks as well. What would have had to happen before is that somebody in QuickBooks would have added a little extra line to say finance charge so that the payment then would match what the invoice value was.
Yep. I'm guilty of not knowing that as well. So there you go. We both learned something new.
Yep.
Accounting fields in BI reporting, if you are using BI reporting, you can actually add accounting fields in. So it's things like the income account number, the expense account number. They can actually go into specified reports within the BI tool now.
Yes, it's actually account fields. I'm pretty sure it's just the income account fields at the moment. Because,
is it?
Yeah, I don't think there are expense account fields released yet. I think that's one that we're waiting for, unfortunately. But that's one that will be a big hit. And you know, once we get the expense, that'll be very useful in BI. The order number.
It's a very niche update. That there's probably 0.1% of customers that would have asked for that, but it's there now for those customers that have.
And it's building the paveway for when the expense comes, we'll be able to report on that, which will be useful. So the order number, when in the online quote acceptance, the online quote acceptance is only available to the quote form builder. And if you tick a particular box, you can enable it so that people can accept the quote online. Just a very, very quick word of warning. It does not allow options. So they can't select an option. You can't even use it if you have options on your quote. But what they can do, along with typing their name in, which puts a signature, they can then put in their order number in there as well. Next.
Lucky last, actually. So the quick add field in quotes and jobs. So very similar to how the quick add field was introduced into purchase orders. In the parts and labor tab within quotes and jobs, you're now going to have a little quick add field in there as well to be able to search catalogs, pre-builds and takeoffs, to be able to add in any one of those three guys into the parts and labor tab very quickly to minimize your toggling between tabs. Unfortunately, we don't have one-off items in there. That would be ace, so would be something I'd love to see.
I would love to see that as well. Just a little button that says add one-off item in there, so you don't have to go to the one-off items tab and come back. Would save so much time, would be fantastic. Just like it is in the orders, we'd like that in quotes and jobs as well. And if you know the part number of things, that's a fantastic upgrade. Well done upgrading peoples.
Yep.
That concludes our quick updates for this episode. I'm Darren Whitby. You can reach me, Darren, at platinumconsultants.com.au. If you know anyone who could use simPRO, who would like a demo, and just send them my way, I'll look after them. I promise that they'll only get simPRO if it's something that works for them. And for my partner in crime, where can we reach you, Adz?
You can get me at info@amac.consulting for any training or simPRO improvement related inquiries. That would be awesome.
So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Tell us what you think. Please add stuff in there, because if you like, if you subscribe, if you put comments in, it does bump our ratings in YouTube as well. So it helps us, makes us realize that you are actually watching. Thank you very much. And we'll see you on the next episode.
See you then. Bye.